Revenant players just can't stop winning. Secrets of the Obscure was a massive W for Rev players, as we have access to the Great Sword and the Short Bow, to all the specs now, and a lot of the relics that came out with Secrets of the Obscure actually really help out Rev a lot and affect it. Like, Rev players just can't stop winning. Rev players are eating good. So for that reason, we're going to go ahead and go over the top 5 relics that I would run on the Revenant depending on the kind of content that you want to play. This list of 5 relics is in no particular order, so do not think that when you're watching this video. This is just 5 relics, in my opinion, that work best with the Revenant. We're going to waste no time. We're going to go ahead and hop right into this. Number 5 is going to be the Relic of Speed. Now, I think the Relic of Speed is more so on the fun side of things, not really much on if it's meta or not. Relic of Speed offers a 66% movement speed increase as long as you have swiftness applied to your character. What this means is that this synergizes best with the Herald spec, as you'll pretty much have near permanent uptime of swiftness, well, not even near, probably permanent uptime of swiftness on the Herald, so you'll be getting a 66% increased move speed the entire time that you're running around in the open world, or if you just want to roam around faster in Worldy World. I think this relic really solidifies Herald's spot in open world exploration as being one of the best specs for it. So if you like speed, if you like having fun, run the Relic of Speed. Coming in at number 4 is the Relic of Evasion. This is a more PvP and Worldy World focused option. This relic feels like it was made for the Vindicator because every time that you evade an attack, you'll be gaining 5 seconds of vigor. This is amazing because it has a 1 second internal cooldown, meaning that if you're running an endurance-based build on Vindicator, which you should be, you're going to be having pretty much near permanent uptime on this boon, which will allow you to dodge even more and get all your bonuses out of the Salvation trait line and the Vindicator trait line as well. A pretty meta pick, I would say. A great relic to choose for pretty much every Vindicator build. Our next relic will be the Relic of Iskarin. This is a solid choice for DPS increase in PvP. This is great for 1vx as the 10% increase it applies to every target has no internal CD, meaning that you'll be applying a 10% debuff on every target every time that you evade an attack. What this debuff does is that it allows you to deal 10% more damage to the target that has this mark on them, and this pretty much will be happening all the time as you are evading attacks a lot. On the Revenant, you have a lot of evasion inside of your kit with Sword 3, Great Sword 3, and some Legend Stand stuff. Really, when you put on this relic, there's not really much thought behind it. You just kind of get that 10% increase as you're fighting opponents and evading attacks. Great relic. Use this if you have access to it, as it is expansion exclusive. Next up is the Relic of Leadership. This is an amazing defensive choice against Condis, and as we all know, Condis are a Revenant's greatest weakness, so this is a nice option against them. What this relic does is it converts 3 of your Condis into boons every time that you use an elite skill. This has a 30-second internal cooldown, which is perfect because Revenant in general has very low cooldowns, and their elite skills are not any different. You'll pretty much always get usage out of this relic as you are using elite skills, and the timing on these pretty much will line up every time. So a very great defensive option. Those boons that you convert are also affected by concentration. So Herald players, we just can't stop winning. And lastly will be a bit of a PvE option. This is the Relic of Dwayna. This is the best relic for Heal Herald. It has a passive heal boost that makes the build even easier with more healing. What this does is that it increases the effect of regen that you apply by 20%. And why is this so great is because Heal Herald primarily relies on regen to heal teammates, so this just makes sense. It's a bit of a no-brainer. This is just a great build overall for very easy rewards and strike missions. I will make an updated video on this one very soon, but just know that this relic will be included. You can just hop into any strike you want and claim your loot on Heal Herald, so why not have extra healing to make the job easier? And there you have it. That is the 5 best relics that you should use on the Revenant when you are doing any kind of content. Let me know down below what you think of the options that I chose and which ones would you choose instead. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.